Alright, so as I said in my last video, I needed a new PC case. And here it is. And yes, you can already see it's the Vantex Eclipse P400 Tempered Glass Edition. So not the P400S, which I thought was kinda useless to me because I never really care. So yeah, here you go, this is the P400 Tempered Glass Edition. Let's unbox it. And yes, it's a really big box, so I couldn't really fit it on my desk and film it, so I put it on the ground, which, sorry, but it just is a bit easier for me, so, you know. It's kinda hard to get into, but it's working, Alright, it's better. Alright, so there. Alright. There we go. Ah, yes. That's amazing. Oh wow, that's a pretty big case. Now I think I'm just gonna turn this upside down and we'll see what happens. Oh yeah, that's doing something. Right. Nice, that's something you guys don't have to see. Because my personal info, you guys don't need anything with that. Alright, here we go. Yes, USB 3. We finally got it. Finally. Took me long enough. Right, let's get this one off. There. Tempered glass. There. Awesome. That's pretty nice. Let's build my computer in it. Alright, let's start disassembling this an absolute horrid hard drive cage that I used that made so much noise. It was pretty bad. Finally, I got something better now. So let's start disassembling this. And out this cage goes, never to be seen again. So here we see the 2TB drive Seagate as well. This one has been used for not that long at all, and that's pretty nice. So it's always just nice keeping some magnets on hand, so you can just whoop, there you go, and keep them in a safe place far away from your hard drives because you can still destroy them. Alright, so when we get our new case, we have these cages for the drives. And what we simply do is we get this one, swing it open like so, get the drive, and if I am right, you put the drive in this way. Otherwise you cannot really mount. Wait a minute, am I doing this right? Probably not. There it is, get in like so, and then you can slide in like this, and then you have your cables coming out of this side, which is good. Now you just click it in. That is locked into place. It's nice actually that these are made out of plastic because it means they're nice and flexible, and they do dampen the sound quite a bit actually. Even though this is not the silent edition of the case, they do dampen the sound of the hard drives because they spin up and make a lot of noise, and this just kinda dampens the sound and kind of helps. So we're gonna put these to the side and keep them in a safe place because they're still fragile. Now let's get this horrid case out of the way by removing the components from it. And yes, I did put them all in a couple days ago, but still, we're gonna remove them from it, and I'm gonna kind of start removing some of these cables because they're in the way right now. These are these nice little clip SATA connection cables. Make sure you get some of these if you don't, and if you're having struggle with your SATA cables falling out sometimes, they're really nice. They help a lot. Now the last thing that we have to remove is the power supply, and we're done with this case forever. Right, so here's the new case, and here's the mounting hardware box, which came in the drive cage. If you don't know, that's under here, which is back here, and an RGB LED strip. Absolutely amazing. Magnetic just goes on the top here when we're done, and I mean, that's just gonna look so cool. I mean, absolutely amazing. Anyways, when we look in the hardware box, we get screws, zip ties, everything that we need. So we're gonna need that, and the rest of the box can go away. It was pretty hard to film or see, so I don't know if you really saw it or not, but so the power supply is installed, and it fits pretty nice. Let's install the motherboard now. You see all these standoffs, and they are not in the correct places. This one needs to be here, I think. So I will have to place some standoffs from here to there. I'm just gonna do that off camera, it's a bit easier. Alright, so the standoffs are in place, and then now the next step is to put in the I/O plate, which is supposed to go there. This one you have to watch out for these little lips. You do not want these pushed into the USB ports, because you will kind of destroy something if you are not really looking at what you're doing. So you gotta be careful. And then that's good. That's what you do. Now you got your motherboard, and we're gonna put it in place. Alright, so that's the motherboard in place, and now I'm gonna move on to, I think, some cables here and there, and I'm gonna remove these two over here, which are gonna make room for the graphics card. And I'm gonna have to remove the top one and the top two actually, of course, because it's a dual slot card. But I gotta keep these because they are gonna hold on our graphics card. I think I'm just gonna route some cables through, which I cannot really film, so I will see you guys in a couple of seconds. Alright, so I've got a lot of these cables all connected now, as you can see. All I gotta do is just connect the GPU and do some cable management and it should be fine. So yeah, then hang the LED strip in and see how it looks. So we'll see you guys in a bit. Alright, so as you can see, it is done. And the lighting effects are really quite nice. Yeah, I know, sorry, the video is a bit laggy, but that's because LED strips, well, they do not emit enough light for this camera to have the full 30 FPS all the time. Sorry for that, but you have a little button over here, as you can see, which is lighting, and you also have the reset switch over here. Be careful, do not accidentally press the reset switch while you're trying to change the lighting, alright? You're gonna mess up your PC if you're working on something. So, yes, I am very, very stupid. I bought this motherboard, right? And I said, this is a really nice motherboard, right? You can put a 65 watt and a 95 watt processor in there, almost all Ryzen CPUs as far as I know, and it will just work, right? And that's true, but you cannot overclock, which I knew, kinda bit late, but I knew that. So I was okay with that, because I was like, it's gonna be really expensive to find a motherboard like that has the same like socket, chip support and RAM support and all that stuff, you know, and it can overclock as well with the B350 motherboard chipset and oh, it's freaking 20 bucks more. I am so stupid. Why didn't I just look at this? I'm gonna look into if I can send this one back, because I thought it was gonna be 50 bucks or more. I don't have that, you know, for just overclocking. Less than 20 bucks. Yes, I do have enough money for that. I hope you guys enjoyed it. See me suffer because I'm so stupid. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.